On today's episode, we discuss
accents, racism,
and voodoo, or as we Jamaicans call it, hoodoo? Oodie?
Yeah.
Tootsie? They call it something.
Speaking of racism.
Okay, all of that and much, much more on today's Murder We Spoke. Alright guys, welcome back to Murder We Spoke. Today we are going to be...
Special guys.
Oh yeah,
No,
we
kidding.
jumped right in. Today we are discussing Season 6, Episode 7, Night of the Tarantula. Although why it was called that...
Yeah,
I
I know.
thinking that.
Because they had a tarantula
The night before everything happened.
like on a doll that didn't actually do anything.
Yeah, that wasn't associated with anything really.
No.
Yeah.
So this episode was recommended by @CashRhymes on Twitter and @Rachel Papadow.
Wow.
So I don't know if I want to say thank you, but this was an
No, it's a thank you
interesting.
for
This
that.
was an interesting episode.
Yeah. It's no season 5 episode.
Yeah, we're out of season 5. We're out of Cabot Cove. Maybe that's just the shock to our system of being out of the best season of television of all time.
Right.
Murder She Wrote season 5.
I
Okay.
don't know what you're talking about.
Season 5 is great.
Again, I've only seen one episode in Cabot Cove.
That's just,
So.
again, whose
Yeah.
fault is that? Everybody, you remember Melissa, right?
Nope.
from the first episode we did, and maybe not at one before, not
The
one
drunk
since.
bingo one.
I've done
Oh,
like
that's
2.
right. Why didn't we play fucking bingo tonight?
I
God damn it!
forgot.
We
Well,
could have
you
put
didn't
in
have
some money.
wine. It's probably
We could have
for
put
the
in some
best.
money. The winner could have taken my giant foot-tall Snickers bunny that I have.
See that.
Yeah, we forgot about. We could have. There could have been stakes to our
Oh my
our
god.
Murder She Drank bingo game.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could have
Well-
drank this blood orange lemonade as the...
Well, you have to come back next week to play bingo now. Yeah. This episode aired November 12th, 1989.
I was
And
3.
I wasn't born yet.
okay, as per usual, we're going to do a little 20-second recap. So in 20 seconds, Melissa.
Oh, me? Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
In 20
I'm the
seconds.
sucker that's the guest this time. Okay.
In 20 seconds, tell us a quick overview of what this episode was all about.
Okay.
And go.
J.B. Fletch in Jamaica. Floral Prince.
Oh, yes.
Accents.
Oh, yes.
Family Feud. Weird, old-timey father-daughter laws. Hoodoo. Death. Fake zombie.
Wow.
Okay.
That was good, and you took your time.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna steal that method of just doing,
Yeah.
hitting
just
the
work.
points.
Yeah.
That is the way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the way to do
You're
it.
welcome.
Let's see. Like where to like. I just don't
Let's
know.
dive right in, guys. Such a good
I was like,
episode.
where do we
Okay.
want to start?
Not gonna lie, this is my least favorite one I've seen.
Yes, true. It's like.
You're like, me too?
It was. Oh my God! Was it bonk bonk? It was so crazy.
And like, why was she in Jamaica? Those people were just her friends?
It seemed like I was looking
Yeah.
for a family connection. I didn't catch one, so I think they're
But
just
she's
like she
known
grew
them.
up with them.
But
they're British, so did she grow up with them? Because
yeah.
she's allegedly
and they've
from
had this
America.
house forever in Jamaica.
And why is everyone like the accents, you guys? Obviously, I mean,
Like normally they're bad, but this is the worst accent.
this
Yeah.
is beyond.
Like, even, okay, the French accents, I'll let those go.
Yeah, those were fine.
No. Strong disagreement. The Michelle, I wanted to punch her in the
Okay,
throat.
but out
that
of
was
all of them,
Like, why
the
did...
French were the least worst.
No,
Yeah.
no. The second to worst was Selena. I think we can all
Yeah, and
agree.
that's what I'm saying.
Selena,
Like,
yeah.
yes, maybe there's not a lot of popular Jamaican actresses, or like, well, no, whatever. But she didn't have that many lines.
No.
Like, you could like.
They cast a headshot because she was gorgeous.
Yeah.
She was not Jamaican by any, and her accent was so thin.
It changed.
And it
the
changed.
episode. Like, I couldn't
Constantly.
tell. Yeah. It's very confusing. And
Would you
added
like
to
a
the
cup of tea? Like, I feel like she was British at times. And she's like, the herbal tea. And then
Yeah.
it's like, oh, like, she's Jamaican
gotta
again.
think
Welcome
about
back.
it.
Oh, this in here, this in the room. Like, what?
And then she's like, just, no Poppy, no Poppy. And it's
Yeah.
like, where's her accent now? And she's just calling some old guy Poppy.
Yeah, it was.
But I think French Girls was the second, like, if we're starting with
Yeah.
Selena and then we're going French Girl.
Agreed. Because the
Okay,
British
sure.
guys, well, the Americans playing British guys, their accents were like, whatever.
They were, I mean, I think just comparatively, they were.
True.
Yeah.
And then at least we had one actual actor from, the British Isles in John Rhys Davies.
I just feel like, don't you think Angela Lansbury was like so pissed? Like, she's a proper British lady, and these like idiots are in here like, hello, governor. Just kidding. They were
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah, like horrible.
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
And
Still
the woman,
better.
and that woman, the aunt, she kept drifting into Australian. She does a British
I
accent
actually
like
didn't
I
look
do.
her up. I don't know if she was American or not.
She
You think
drifted.
so?
I think she was definitely. If she wasn't American, she was Australian because
Yeah.
But it was almost
Party.
like South African.
it was not British. I mean, that's all.
No.
It sounded
Yeah.
way more Australian or South African
Yeah.
or New Zealand than.
But South African's my favorite, and that didn't really feel. I don't know. It
It
wasn't
was-
like cute as much.
I just think
South
we should all
African's
do
your favorite?
accents for the rest of the episode.
Accent?
Yeah. Oh, it like gets you in the ear. I don't know.
Which one?
South African.
Oh, I've only
South
heard like,
Africa.
That was
Wow.
good. Nailed it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nailed
I've
it.
only heard my friend's parents speak it with the accent, and it was like very like calm and soothing. But
Have you ever seen Chappie or District 9? Because that's some
Nah.
South African accent.
Oh
that'll
boy.
oh,
Just, like a knife to the eardrum.
Right.
Like, I love it. I love accents.
okay.
Obviously. But
No, I've
it's,
only heard two, and I fell in love with it. So I need to do my research before claiming it's my fave.
it's also like, I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio in Blood Diamond, he hits that accent so hard. Have you seen it?
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I only
Ooh.
watched the first like 10 minutes because when they started amputating arms, I have a fear of amputations. I was
Give
like,
me an Oscar.
Yeah,
Got
he's
it,
like,
got it.
hello. I don't even know what he's doing. I'm just like,
I would like a little gold statue. See again, very Australian, not at all.
that was great though.
Rise
No.
of lights.
Rise of Lights.
So what about the skeleton guy who was obviously the bad guy from the beginning because
He looked like a skeleton.
It was like a stroke and plastic surgery combined.
and having been dead for like 2 weeks.
No,
he
and
was-
left out in the sun.
Yeah.
Out of all the killers on the show, he was actually the scariest.
Yeah.
Looking and vibe-wise.
That thing, yeah, you like that guy like shows up in your bedroom hovering over your bed in the middle of the night, you're gonna be scared.
Like, when he was standing so close to Selena, it was like, okay, weirdo with that like creepy smile on his face.
You promised
Wait,
my
what was
daughter.
Yeah.
She was to marry and take this plantation.
Yeah, that was the whole marriage
Lots
and
of-
the whole into for land and
Again-
like passing it down and arranging marriages.
They
was
put a little,
very-
yeah, they put a little card at the bottom saying this took place in Jamaica, but they didn't tell us it took place in 1895.
Yeah.
It was so old timey. This whole plot revolved around someone getting land, and John Rhys Davies is like, well, he married this other chick, so I'm sorry, your daughter is out of luck. And it's like, because my hands are tied, I
Yeah.
can't give my plantation to your daughter unless
Did not appreciate the use of plantation so much.
No.
oh, endlessly.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of white people talking about plantations.
And
Yep.
their secret passages to protect themselves against any slave revolts.
I mean, that's just a necessity, though. That's just being pragmatic,
Yeah.
frankly. So I
They're
don't.
the ones that
gosh.
need to be protected. Yeah, it's like, oh.
But they knew that passageway was there, and the way they uncovered it with a zombie plot.
It was
Great.
the most ridiculous thing I've like.
it was.
It got
Guys,
so ridiculous.
at one point we were questioning if it was real, so I think it did its job,
Yeah.
actually.
when he first opened the door and saw him there, and it was just like the lighting made him look bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was creepy. But then when he walked in and it
he
was
saw
just
the
full
paint.
on like Halloween
Yeah.
green paint, it's like, okay. And the ripped up, like shirt ripped up like spaghetti thin.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous.
Like, what battles, or like, you haven't had to claw your way out of the ground. You've been dead maybe 2 hours. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, you were wearing a perfectly fine shirt, and he was like, it somehow got real big and puffy, I guess to make room for the blood pack.
Yeah.
And at the end when JB's like, well, we couldn't have done it without him and his magical Hollywood kit. It's like, couldn't you though? Because it seems like
Go to
all you
Party
needed was
City.
some scissors and some green paint, and that's what we all...
Yeah, that was.
And he worked in Hollywood once, so he has blood packs at his house?
Sure. Doesn't everyone?
Yeah.
We live in Hollywood. We just all had that.
So we
lying
just
around.
all have
Yeah.
that sitting
Yeah.
around, and we take
And
it with us
blanks,
wherever we go.
bullets.
You just put some blanks in his gun.
Yeah.
Real elaborate plot to get him to show where the thing was.
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a less complicated way to do that, but
That's the thing. It's like you're 100% convinced he committed the murders, but we just need to know where that secret passageway is. I feel like
Also, I'm pretty sure in the flashback, like, he strangled a guy with his bare hands. So maybe just take a little, like, forensic evidence.
That's very
does that
true.
Yes,
exist?
Jamaica.
Yeah, who
I don't
knows?
know.
Who knows?
Yeah, but the little, like, his little tiny hands are supposed to strangle, like, that, like,
John Rhys
John-
Davies, come on,
thank you. Yeah, I'm like,
come on.
Come on. AKA the dwarf from Gimli.
AKA the most racist person in the show because he pointed a gun at
Oh, yeah.
Poppy and said he was going to shoot him in his black heart.
Oh, that's not what he meant, you guys.
Then, 2 versus 1.
I'm just defending John
He was-
Rhys Davies. I just
He's only playing a character, Ben. A racist character.
A character who wants to marry off his nephews.
Owns a
and
plantation.
Owns a plantation, and
Said he was going to put some lead in his black heart.
black heart.
And, yeah. He didn't do anything, I mean,
You didn't
yeah.
actually shoot nobody. Stand your ground. That's what that's all he was
Oh man, it was weird because there wasn't really like. So at the beginning we saw the voodoo ritual, but then
What was that?
It was like some
Amba
back lot with
chamba,
like
amba
a huge
chamba.
painted moon, and they're just like patting their own shoulders.
Yeah.
And like
And
a
they're-
tarantula.
Did you watch any of their mouths? Because
not
everybody
synced up.
Everybody was doing something different.
Yeah.
They're like, we're just going to cut the sound out and we're going to have like 5 guys stand in a room and chant this because you guys are way off.
not working.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like nothing really. Like for them being in Jamaica, I mean, I guess we were supposed to think like maybe the house was cursed, but
No,
This-
it was
I think
yeah.
this episode was just so kind of like blah.
Because, I mean, the first not even quarter, the first third of the episode
Yeah.
was lots of backstory on the plantation. Heard the word plantation a lot. Planning a surprise party, everybody. That was the first 15 minutes of the episode.
It
Yeah.
was a long time. On
I
that.
liked when they were outside and we got to see shots of the plantation. I should just say house at this point. When we got to see, because it was like real pretty and it was nice.
Yeah.
It's like I'd vacation there at that plantation.
But Jessica like never goes into town, never sees any like cultural aspects of Jamaica.
She goes to the hospital.
Sure.
She talks to the
Like cultural aspects.
Yeah, to the constable. She talks to.
Her newspaper friend.
Is that what he was with? The newspaper.
Yeah, but he
I know
was
the difference between gossip and news.
That was
so uncomfortable. It was
nailed
good.
it though, yeah.
It was so good, but just coming out of your white mouth.
You guys, I am so fucking white.
Yeah.
How can you not do an accent every 5 seconds after watching that episode?
Because I don't have the ability, or else I would be.
Neither
Have you
did
tried?
anybody on the episode.
I've tried.
We all have the ability. You just have to move your.
Jamaica. Marissa? Jamaica.
It helps when I try to do an Australian accent if I just move my face around.
I just bit my lip.
No. Yeah, he was a weird character, the newspaper guy.
Yeah, he was just there, for no real reason. Like, what?
Well, because I think it's interesting because most episodes, again, I've seen like 2, have someone who's like trying to get with JB.
True.
I thought
Very
it was going
true.
to be Skeleton Man at first, but then it wasn't really.
No.
But I think it was this newspaper guy because they were like flirting it up and like joking.
I mean, that's a real
Yeah.
power couple. I like that couple
I did
a
too.
lot.
Yeah, they made
Well,
up that zombie plot together.
Yeah, right?
They work well together. They're a good
Studying
team.
floor plans with giant glasses.
And his accent was actually nice to listen to.
Out of
Yeah.
everybody,
It was very
his
soothing.
was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy, there's a reason he was in like all the Lethal Weapon movies because he is a top shelf actor.
I didn't recognize him.
He was in the Lethal Weapon movies, at least one of the Die Hards. He was like a staple of the 80s. Like, he was like a cop in, like, any cop movie in the 80s. He was like the other, like, there's your main team of Riggs and Murtaugh, and then he's the black guy in the other team that are squares and that aren't doing the job right. That's it.
Not Jamaican.
Oh, no, he's full-on American. Yeah. He's like,
Well, then he
full-on.
did it great.
Then he did, yeah.
I like legit thought, I was like, maybe?
He's
I don't know.
Do you think Poppy was Jamaican?
No.
Oh, Poppy, who we never saw again.
Well,
he was creeping behind a tree, and then
Yeah, I was wondering, like,
Him
did
and
he
his-
still want his daughter back? Like, were they still gonna beg to take
Yeah.
her? Like, I'm
That's-
kind of confused.
I feel like
Oh,
that
yeah.
didn't really go anywhere. Like, Frenchie just knew that there was going to be this plot. And Poppy's teeth, none of them were touching.
No.
Like, he had, like,
And
they were
then-
all just...
They weren't touching, and
So
then if
spaced.
you looked in the, like, from the side, it's like they were chipped away from the back. Like, they were real, like,
That was...
yeah.
little
if he took a
Yes.
bite out of you, it would have hurt like a son of a bitch. He would take a good chunk out of you.
I don't want to
feel
think
like...
about Poppy taking a bite out of me.
yeah, no thanks.
So...
And the huge
Yeah.
boa, he like gets threatened to be shot in his black heart, and then he puts a little bag on the table, velvet bag.
A wedding gift. You guys, I'm just as good, if not better, than anybody on that show.
I'm
You
not.
are,
So-
I love it. I love
so
it.
You're not
I'm
wrong.
I just
gonna
want you to
say-
talk like this all the time. Confuse
all the
people.
time.
All
For the
time,
rest of
man.
the episode.
Oh no.
I think I'm drifting into the crab from Little Mermaid, maybe?
You've
Yeah.
had a lot of. I really enjoyed your Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you had to drop into some, oh, be our guest. This is my plantation.
I brought the punch bowl.
Every time I look at this punch bowl, I think of when we were children and I grew up in this house.
Ben, this is fantastic.
I'm having
you're
so much
killing
fun.
it.
I'm
Really
having so
killing
much
it.
fun.
Have you noticed how our coworker, Tom, since he's been back from Paris, his new thing that he says, like when he's like, ooh la la.
No,
You guys haven't heard it? Okay, so
because I always hear
Ooh
him
la
from
la.
across the office going like, ooh, but I don't hear the la la.
No, well, 'cause it's not when he's excited. It's like if he's had like a stress out, he'll go like, oh la la.
Oh, I have,
la, la.
yeah.
I feel like it's John Kasich. Did you see when he was in a debate? He like got exasperated. He's like, "Geez, oh man." I just feel like such
Yeah,
an
it's
old
like
man
he's
thing
trying
to
to,
say.
he's like trying to be like
Jeez, oh,
Frenchy
man.
about it, and he's
Yeah.
like, oh la la. I'm like,
He's-
okay,
Yeah, that's why I started calling him Thomas.
yeah,
Just like going with the French vibes. Gotta stick with
oh
it.
la la.
You should recommend this episode to him. I feel like he
he'd
would.
really like it.
Oh, P.S. I did look up the languages spoken because we're like, why is there so much French? And it's like, no, it's English. There's a little patois, which is the Jamaican Creole, which is I guess is kind of French.
Yeah, Creole is French.
But it's, I mean, everybody speaks English.
But who? Well, yeah, who was it colonized by though? That's what the British.
The French?
That's what I was
I
wondering.
don't know.
If it's Creole, then maybe it was the French. Maybe
Yeah.
it's an old.
Why
I don't
don't we
know.
learn Jamaican history?
They hate the gays. Who cares?
Oh.
Do they?
Oh yeah, you can't go to Jamaica if you're a.
Isn't like
If you're a
Rasta? Oh, you can't go.
You might get stoned to death.
Oh.
Be
Because
careful.
isn't it like in like Rastafarian, like it's anti-gay too? Because
I-
it's like all the hippies are like, yeah, we're Rasta. It's like, yeah, they're super prejudiced against.
I mean, I'm white, so
Nice.
every reggae song sounds the exact same to me.
Christopher
I can't-
Columbus was the first European to set foot on the island when he claimed it for Spain on May 3rd, 1494.
I am Christopher Columbus, and I claim this for
just got-
Spain.
He really got
you can do a better
around.
Spanish accent than that. Come on.
Can I? I don't think so.
During his second voyage to the New World, Jamaica was settled by the Spanish in 1510, and the indigenous Taino people were forced into slavery and eventually exterminated.
oh. This just got real dark.
Sorry? How do you say I'm sorry in French?
Je suis désolé.
Je suis désolé. That fell
Je
apart.
suis désolé.
That feels like too many words.
Yeah, I don't think.
Lo siento. There we go.
Entschuldigung. That's German, everybody.
Oh, that was like German with a French accent. Say it again.
Entschuldigung.
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 That took a turn.
Yep.
I think that's more like excuse me, but it's, same thing.
Well, in Jamaica,
Follow me, just read your paper.
Yes. Male.
We're just gonna say random non-French things that sound French. Is that okay with
Yeah.
everybody listening right now?
Male.
Pepe Le Pew. Sorry.
Oui, oui.
Keep going. Keep reading.
Male on male is illegal, but chick on chick is legal.
Well, I
in
mean, there's
Jamaica.
good reason for that, obviously.
It's way.
It's just way hotter if you're a
yeah.
dude.
I do not like these laws.
Ooh, sexual acts between men are punishable with up to 10 years imprisonment.
Je te l'en.
But what's going on in the prisons? Because I know what's happening in the American prisons. Do they just get
I mean, any
years
hole,
added to their
sodomy.
sentences?
any port in a storm.
Oh, it's described, sorry, by some
We're just
human
gonna
rights
read
groups.
some random facts off the
They're the
internet, you guys.
most homophobic
I-
country in the world because of the high level of violent crime. Worse than Russia. That's.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a
I feel
lot.
like
Yeah,
Jamaica's
worse than Russia.
smaller than Russia, right? So I feel like probably
Double
like
whammy.
yeah,
Per
It's hard.
person. Yeah. Oh.
just the percentage too of like I don't know.
Oh, sorry, that took a turn.
Well, the episode basically covered everything that happened in an episode, so why not learn Jamaican history and their
That's like, what did we
horrible
miss?
laws.
Yeah, because we don't need to go over the planning of the surprise party. We covered
There was a weird
Selena.
dowry, which we already talked about.
So, yeah, just lots of
Selena.
old-timey, lots of horrible accents. Lots of lovely floral prints on JB.
JB at the dinner party when what's-his-face wasn't drinking the wine, she had really funny facial expressions. Like,
Oh, there was
what?
some great
What?
stuff,
Like,
yeah.
she was just, yeah, it was good.
She didn't have a lot to do in this episode, though. She was...
No.
because there was no twist. Like you maybe thought the brother for like a second because he like wasn't drinking the toast, but even
But
that
you
was, like,
weren't invested
barely-
in it.
That's the
It
thing.
was, like,
And
whatever.
I feel like, and again, we talked about how it went quick. It felt like it went quick because Jessica's like, I'm going to call Adam at the clinic and see what's going on. And then smash cut to, like, them back at the house. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, clearly it's
a plot.
a plot. Like, they're going to frame Frenchie because they know he did it. And then
Yeah.
that's when Selena comes out in her gown and sees zombie dude on the thing. And it's... and he runs around. He knows he's made all this voodoo stuff up and he's taking advantage of it.
Yeah.
So why does he see the zombie and be like, what the fuck is going on? I thought you were
It's a
dead.
convincing zombie.
Yeah.
Is he though? Okay.
Yeah.
Brought that conversation to it.
Crashing home.
No, it kind of worked.
I mean, there was a second when he kept getting shot and the blood kept coming out. We're
Is this real?
like, are they really trying to pull this? But then,
how do you? I mean, not to get too technical, but like, how does he know to set? Like, who was setting off the blood packs? Because his hands were at his.
The blank bullets.
like, they were hitting and popping it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, blanks just make a noise. Nothing actually comes out.
Yeah, because it makes sense. In my mind, I was like, I feel like getting hit with a blank still really hurts. But I think I'm thinking of when you get shot and
With
you have
the
a vest.
bullet. Yeah,
on.
exactly. Because then they get knocked down the floor and then they open, they're like, it's okay. Got my bullet
Because
wound back."
typically they're like remote controlled and there's someone off camera
Yeah.
with the
Well, then-
setting off the squibs.
Also, who
Technical
put all-
Hollywood terms. You don't need to worry yourself.
Whoa.
who opened the doors when he got there the first time and used all that fog?
Yeah, there
Oh
clearly
my
seemed to
God.
be like a fog machine
Yeah,
happening,
like there's
too.
Hollywood stuff going on then. Maybe someone who was
I mean, he worked in Hollywood. He worked in Hollywood.
Wait. Blank bullets. They're like bullets though because they're like in a gun. You would think there's bullets in the gun.
Yeah.
And you put them in.
So then describe the mechanics of when you...
They're essentially, from my understanding, a regular bullet will be full of powder.
Uh-huh.
These ones are essentially, it's like a cap gun. It's just, there's enough to make a noise. There's still a shell.
They're like a fire... Or
It's
like,
still, it's enough to make the noise, but nothing. It doesn't project anything out of the gun. There's nothing. There's no bullet comes out. There's still shells that you have to like empty out if you have like a revolver, but they don't. Nothing actually comes out of the gun.
How do you have so much info on blank bullets?
We all watched The Crow, right, guys? And we know
I was not expecting that.
out of left field because that's the thing. They put non-blanks in the gun, and that's what killed Brandon
Yeah,
Lee.
that's a classic.
Yeah, but the blank, like when people are in a movie and firing blah 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 blah, those are all blanks. Nothing actually comes out of the gun. Like it'll it might fire a shell as it comes out, but nothing's coming out of the muzzle of the gun.
Oh yeah, so like in shotguns, it would still be like you'd see it like.
Oh yeah, totally, yeah. Oh yeah, it'd still expend the shells, but nothing would come out of the barrel of the gun.
I mean, there was also a plotline on iZombie this season. Like, they didn't put blanks in the gun.
It's a classic
Same thing.
Hollywood. Yeah.
Same thing.
But yeah, I forgot he actually died.
That was a plot in Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte too.
Oh.
FYI.
PLL tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Or not.
You haven't watched that yet?
Still haven't rewatched the
Yeah.
episode. I can't
Me neither.
remember.
I have it on
No,
DVR.
yeah, we're
I'm like, I
definitely
should watch that at some point.
Hey guys, remember how we're curing AIDS?
Oh,
I
yes.
I don't know if
put
you
it
guys
on my
remember we
resume.
got a letter from Maxine, who's just helping cure the world of diseases, and she wrote us a little follow-up. I just wanted to read it real quick.
She's the best.
She says, "Hey girls." Okay, whatever, no big deal.
She's including you. It's a compliment.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Maxine, I'm throwing a little shade. You heard me. I was just wondering if you're still making the Murder, She Wrote podcast. For some reason, I can't find your newest podcast.
I hope that she thinks you're a girl.
I hope she does too.
Like, straight up.
I've now finished my master's in medical virology. A big thank you to the three of you. She hasn't listened in a while. She's saying the three of you, by the way. Maxine, get with it. Get with it. Thank you to the three of you. It was a group effort.
Ben, this is you. You're turning on our fan.
I am. I really am. Should we start over? Maxine knows I love her.
Not expecting that.
It took a real.
Yeah, we're all
It took a
like,
real turn.
oh, hey, remember how our fan's so lovely? Well, fuck her.
As soon as the word "girls" was in there, his eyes
I don't
went
know.
like blank.
Now I'm in the Netherlands. Just started my PhD in virology and immunology.
You're so smart.
No big deal.
So we're just, we're going to turn these out for Maxine.
Was that the end of it?
That was it.
No,
And I
that's
sent a
fine.
reply.
It says she wants more episodes.
Yeah.
There's more episodes, and she's just giving us an update if she's, because she was in Africa? Where was she?
I think so. I think that's why we decided.
That's why we decided it was AIDS that was being cured? Yeah. Now who's shitting on our fans?
I was like, yeah,
no, I think she said.
race.
Oh.
I'm just being,
Boy.
real racist.
We need
This
to
is
find
the
you.
this is the great unreleased episode of Murder We Spoke. I don't think anyone's ever going to get to hear this one.
Between our accents and this.
It's April Fool's Day, guys.
Oh,
Surprise! We're
man.
joking
And
about
our
all
reading
of
of
this.
the colonization of.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
You guys learned something. If you write us, we'll attack you on the podcast. That's always
Yeah.
Not we, Ben.
That's
Ben
always
will
fun.
attack you.
I don't know what happened, Maxine. You know I love you.
Maybe that's why these listeners told us to watch this episode. They're like, these racist motherfuckers need to watch this episode, see,
Oh my
calm
God.
it down.
This episode, yeah, it came out of left field.
This episode or our racism?
Okay, probably both. Probably both.
Yeah, no. That was expected.
Before we move on to the game portion, making record time. This episode, by the way, record time. Before we move on to the game, I just wanted to.
more accents.
Please.
I'll read. We're gonna read one of our 5-star reviews, and I'll do it in an accent. I don't care.
Do it.
Which accent would you prefer? Because obviously I'm gifted in
I
many of
like
them.
the French one, but maybe do a couple. Every other
I'll just
sentence.
switch. Okay.
Yeah.
So be sure, guys, to go to iTunes.
I was like,
What am I
We're
doing?
doing
I'm using the
American?
accent.
Oh, mon dieu.
Go to the iTunes and leave a review like Mickey 6.
Mickey Six.
I'm I was like, what accent should I do next? I was about to go into a Texas accent.
Can
by the
you
way.
Do
do
Texas.
Irish?
No,
I
Irish
can't
is
do
too
Irish
hard.
either.
Irish. I can say Irish. Irish.
Irish.
5 stars.
Oh,
Ooh, that
Okay.
was kind of pirate.
Good show. But I do the exact same thing when I talk. I say the word like every other word. Hearing another person do it makes me realise I need to work on it. Great content and sarcasm though. I appreciate your sense of humour. Thank you, Mickey 6. That got
I
real.
forgot about that one because
I don't know if I read
I
that
don't know
review.
what he means. We don't say like all the time.
Still gave us 5 stars, so that's great.
Oh yeah,
That was.
But I've tried very hard to not say like. I don't know how. I don't think I'm doing a good job at it.
I
but
say
tried.
like so much.
Me too.
Sorry.
So I appreciate
That's just me.
it's constructive criticism. Still gave us 5 stars. God bless you.
We do appreciate it.
It's a circle effect. Like we remind him that he says like a lot. Then when he puts a comment, it reminds us that we say it a lot.
And so then when I say it, all I do is pause for a second. I'm like, God damn it! Why'd you quit saying it?
I only
Quit saying
remember
it,
to try not say it for the first about 5 minutes.
That's it. I just catch myself saying it so much.
I don't try.
So much. Anyway, let's play a game, you guys.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do a quick one.
Have we already done 1989 movie TV shows? Top 10?
Yeah, because that was the
Yeah.
Batman year, and we definitely
Yeah,
did
we
that
did
one.
that one.
This one, we're going to do a quick... This is a variation on the Doug Benson IMDb game.
Oh, this is
The
gonna suck
Leonard
for us.
Malta.
No, he's got playing a new game, IMDb game. This is a quick little variation on it, so
Okay.
full credit to Doug Benson. But
I'm sure
you know how when you go to IMDb, it tells you the 4 movies that actor's name. If you look up an actor, it tells you the 4 things they're known for. So if we ever have an episode with a well-known actor, I'm going to give you the actor, and you're going to tell me what 4 things does IMDb say they're known for. And since it's the first time we're playing it, we're going to start with Angela Lansbury herself. What 4 things, movie and TV, is she known for?
Murder.
Obviously, number 1.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Number 2,
Yeah.
yes, good job.
Okay.
It is another Disney movie is number 3, if that helps.
Was she in?
Yeah, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
I was like, was she in Cinderella?
And the last one, she plays, in my opinion, one of the greatest movie villains of all time.
JB
this
as a
movie.
villain?
Oh, yeah, and a great villain.
think I know, but is it a musical?
Nope.
Damn it. Are you only talking out the side of your face because happy endings?
Oh, no. I lose, but I think I was influenced by that.
Okay.
We might have watched an episode of Happy Endings before, I'm pretty sure. We had a good night, you guys. It was
Yeah,
a good
it was
night
nice.
of TV.
Good night.
This movie was remade starring Denzel Washington.
Man
Yes?
on
Nope.
Fire!
Wow, that was...
fire.
I don't know.
Wow.
Man.
Gina?
Sure and
Yes! Good job. Those are the 4 things she is known for.
That's awesome.
And then John Rhys Davies is an actor of note. So I think you brought it up, some stuff up during...
ox. Lord of the Rings.
The Hobbit?
Which one?
2.
Fellowship.
Fellowship is number 3. Is the 3rd one that he's
I
known
was
for.
like, and the third one, and that's it.
And so there's 3 other movies. I need specific titles.
Oh, wait, we're named. That's the 4 that he's known for is just the Hobbit.
No. He's only 2 of them are Lord of the Rings movies. The other 2 are from
Return of the King.
Return of the King. And that's not the 4th one he's known for. The top 2 are from another movie franchise that he was a part of.
Have you mentioned it tonight?
I don't think so.
No, we haven't. Give
I
us
don't watch
another
movies.
little
Give
clue.
Melissa another clue.
A recent movie franchise?
The bulk of them took place in the 80s and early 90s. They recently made one a couple years ago, and they're about to make a 5th one.
Indiana Jones.
Yes. Number 1, he was in Raiders of the Lost Ark and Last Crusade.
Interesting.
He plays Sean Connery's father. No.
I mean, he made this. He was the same age as he was in this episode. He was not playing Sean Connery's father. He was a good 20 years younger than Sean Connery. Playing his father. Jesus Christ.
Wait, Sean Connery plays Harrison
That
Ford's
hates you.
father. Sean Connery plays Harrison Ford's father. I was thinking about how much Sean Connery and this guy sound alike.
Oh, John Rhys Davies?
I think so. And the way they deliver. I mean, I know Connery is Scottish, right?
Yeah,
Is he
but
Welsh? And Welsh is kind of probably more similar to a Scottish accent.
I would think so, yeah. I would agree with that.
And then John Rhys Davies, is that his name?
Yeah.
Plays Sean Connery's dad.
When? When does he play his dad?
Harrison Ford's grandpa.
What?
in Indiana Jones, right?
Oh, Jesus.
I think that's right.
Ben's gonna have a stroke.
I don't know. Okay. We're going to play next. We're going to move on to the next game. Because you're talking nonsense. And it's.
What does he play? His friend?
He plays Indiana Jones' friend, yeah.
Yeah.
His buddy. I can't remember the character's name.
And by buddy, you mean grandpa?
Oh, dear. Did you guys watch the Shannara Chronicles at all? Because he played the king. He played the king. He was the king in the Shannara Chronicles, too. And he was really good.
Yeah. It was good.
Oh, that was a good show.
I realized Marissa just announced on air that she has to pee and has just left the room.
So we're going to delay the game just a little bit. We don't want to start without her.
Is it still a movie game? Because I'll just play it. I'm doing so good.
Nah,
with Jonathan
you are
Rhys
doing really
Davies
good.
As the grandpa to everyone.
It's everybody's grandpa, even though he's the same age or much younger than them. Either way, he is their grandpa.
Yeah.
This is a Murder, She Wrote game.
Oh, okay. I need
I don't know if you've been here to play this yet.
I will not get them right.
I don't have a name for it yet, so right now I'm just calling this game Noun Verb Murder. It's not a bad night.
I like it.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to read the synopsis of a Murder, She Wrote episode.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give you 3 titles, and you have to tell me which is the actual title of the episode.
Oh, I think I have played this. Okay.
Okay. Because I think we played it on the PLL podcast as well.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Okay.
So maybe that's where. All right. Are we ready now that Marissa might? You announced on air, so it's not.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I drank a lot of lemonade before, so sorry, guys.
All right, first one. When Amos's sister and her in-laws descend upon Cabot Cove, Jessica hosts a dinner party with homicidal results, leaving the finger pointing at the sister sheriff. Or the sheriff's sister. Is the title of this episode Double Double Toil and Supper? Who threw the Barbadols in Mrs. Fletcher's chowder? Or Table for 8? No, make that 7.
Jesus, they're all horrible.
I know. A.
Thank you. Guess?
B.
It is B. Who threw the Barbadols in Mrs. Fletcher's chowder?
That is a mouthful.
It's a take on an old Irish song. Who threw the trousers?
I thought you were nodding like you knew.
No,
I
did
did not know an old Irish.
That's why I was like, I'm sure. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, there's an old Irish song. I think it's like, who threw the trousers in Mrs. Grady's chowders or something. It's really an insane old song.
Okay.
That doesn't even rhyme. Trousers and chowder?
Maybe in Irish it does.
Maybe who threw the trousers in their chowder? The trousers in their chowder.
Why is there trousers and chowder? What is that, a euphemism for something?
No, it's a thing. Like, it's a whole story and trousers end up in chowder. It's
did you
ridiculous.
research this, or did
I
you know
did
this?
absolutely.
Okay.
I did actually.
He just knows that.
Well, he likes Ireland a lot.
Yeah.
No, someone. I think it might have even been dear listener Tom sent me. He's like, no, you need to hear this song. It's pretty crazy. Okay, next one. Who won that one? Marissa? Keep score. Melissa? Melissa. Sorry. Keep score. You guys are keeping your own score.
Okay.
There's only 5 of these. You can do it. An alleged.
An alleged?
It's a good thing this
Ben
podcast
actually
is
might
almost
be
over.
having
I have too many accents, and now my brain can't keep up, and I'm kind of losing it. An alleged Twain manuscript begets greed, deception, arson, and murder. Is this episode called The Great Twain Robbery?
Ben, I hope you came up with that one because that's good.
Yeah.
Huckster Finn?
Boring.
Or A Yankee Thief in Queen Jessica's Court?
C.
It is A. The Great Twain Robbery. I wish that was me, but it is not.
Oh my gosh.
Why didn't they call it the Great Twain Wobbly?
Yeah, because well.
Don't worry, there's a better one. There's an even better one.
Oh my god.
Okay, the third one. Jessica investigates the murder of a visiting romance novelist's assistant who was having an affair with the writer's publisher husband. Is this episode entitled A Thin Line Between Love and Murder, Murder Between the Lines, or Love's Deadly Desire?
B. I want it to be
B.
It is not B.
Wait. Can we try
Try again.
C?
It is C. Love's Deadly Desire. Sometimes it's the boring one, you guys. That's why this game is so hard.
And you're so good at creating these,
You
Ben.
are.
I know.
Thanks.
Well, but,
thanks.
okay.
Jessica attends a tennis tournament as the guest of honor. She struggles to protect her former student Carol when her boyfriend is blown up in the car, and she is the only suspect.
Whoa, that's...
Is this episode entitled 0 Love, 1 Death,
Oh.
The Murder Racket, or Menace Anyone?
Oh.
Oh, all
I'm
so
gonna go
good. Good job.
A.
Yeah, A.
No, it is not A.
Is it C?
C.
It's C.
Yeah. Okay.
That's maybe the best title of all
That
time.
was... None is anyone.
Because at first I was like, I don't get it. And then I said it out loud and I'm like, oh, okay, no, that's pretty great. Okay, that's pretty great. Kudos. Okay, and the last one that we will be covering next month for the 1-year anniversary of the podcast.
Oh.
So it's a very
Time flies
special.
when you're having fun.
So it's a very special episode. Out on parole, Jessica's former publisher tries to woo her back into the fold. Is this called...
The fold. What's a fold?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Okay.
The Count of Monte Cristo's Revenge, The Return of Preston Giles, or A Second Chance for a Second Chance?
A.
C.
It is B. The
Oh.
Return of Preston Giles.
I thought you made that up because I knew his name was Preston Giles. I was like, that's boring.
Yeah, why
Sorry,
did they
Ben.
call it that? Sorry.
Yeah.
But that's
Okay.
the one we're covering, so it just had to be in there.
That's amazing. Well, for the next one, we can finish our drunk bingo.
We're definitely going to finish some drunk bingo. We're
1
going
year
to...
anniversary.
Oh, I guess I have to be here.
And it's drunk bingo.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so quick housekeeping. I just want to say thank you to Devin Kokersberger for letting us use his, I don't know, not retro. What do you call it when you remix? His remix Murder She Wrote. We've been using it as our theme song, so hopefully he's okay with that. He sent it to us and told us we could use it, and we've maybe
That's
used
a
it.
whole
Well, I
green
think
light.
I think we maybe used it more than he thought, but he can tell us at any time to stop. But thank you, Devin. What else was there? Oh, be sure you guys have been doing great, like going to the store on Redbubble and buying shit, like a lot. Like
Thanks,
it's
y'all.
really great.
Amazing.
So keep it up. And again, follow us on Twitter at Murder We Spoke, because whenever there's a deal on the website, we put it up there. They usually only last for a day. So get on it, and it's usually like 20-30% off,
That's
so
good.
you can get a lot of good shit.
And tweet us pictures of you and your shit.
Yeah, you guys have been ordering stuff. Great job. Haven't gotten as many pictures as we'd like.
The proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, someone sent us they got a laptop skin, or like it was like a tablet skin, and it looked so good.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
I'll have to show it to you because it looks really good. So definitely send us those photos because that's really cool. And to go out, I think that's everything. Leave us a good review.
Thanks.
Tell us how many times we say like this episode. If you want to count them up and leave a 5-star review, you said like 87 times in this episode. That's fine. Go ahead and do it. Donate. And again, we do this show based purely on listener recommendations.
Yes.
So keep those coming. This month we got so many. Like you guys stepped it up. We've got
Thank
so many
you.
great recommendations. And as you know, Joel B. New has been writing a EP based on the movie titles of J.B. Fletcher's novels, as voted on by you guys. You guys,
The movie titles?
or no, the book titles.
Oh,
sorry,
okay. Sorry, I was just confused.
she's an author. So he's got the 5. He's written the 5 that he did. Maybe it was even 6, but he's written them. And now he's got a Kickstarter so he can do full instrumentations, bring in so he can do it up right. And there's great rewards and everything. So the link for the Kickstarter is here, but if you just go to Kickstarter and search Cabot Cove, because that's the name of his EP, you'll find it there. But this comes out on Friday and it ends on Wednesday, so no
Get
time
on
to
it.
waste. Yeah, get on it. We're going to close the show with a little clip from one of his songs so you guys can know how great they are. But other than that, again, next month's episode, first Friday of every month, season 7, episode 7, The Return of Preston Giles, the man that tried to woo Jessica in the pilot episode.
Oh, yeah. And if you want to hear Ben do any more cool accents, we'll take suggestions. Also, email, Twitter, review, any
Yeah, if you guys
suggestions
send us, if you guys recommend episodes with bonkers accents, there's no way I won't do them. There is zero chance that won't happen.
Yeah. And leave a review on his accents. Just
you
kidding.
can absolutely
5-star.
leave a star review for the podcast, but write a review for my accent.
Yeah, we need it now.
We do 5 stars. It helps people find us, spread the word, spread the JB love.
Exactly.
All right, guys. Other than that, we will see you next month.
Next month.
Week. Anyway.
Wishful thinking.
Podcasts are supposed to be week to week, but that's not how we operate.
No. We're on our own schedule.
Melissa's just oddly silent. I want to draw this out as long as possible.
Sonny, do your thing, Ben.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll all be back next month.
Yeah.
Every single
I
one.
will be drunk.
Every single one of us, and there will be drinking.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
All right,
bye.
Isn't this a pretty picture? I know I'm not supposed to give a damn, but I can't help it when I see your face all over Instagram. Not that you should still be single. It's been a while since you were shown the door, but your new photos, likes, and comments, I have seen them all before. We used to make such beautiful music. It was enough to make a grown man swoon. It breaks my heart to hear you singing a not so different tune. And it's murder, murder in a minor key. Murder in a minor key. It's okay to play around. I just thought you might have found someone new who didn't sound like me. And it's murder in a minor key. Whoa.